And hi folks, and I got my little sister's dog right here. Hey Munch. Yeah, nice boy. Okay. Yeah, okay. Put you over there, go on. Okay folks, I keep doing this all the time. I watch my sister's dog. Also, I have to repeat this over and over again. And UT always takes it down. Do not dehydrate raw eggs, cooked or otherwise, and make it into a powder. You have a lot of chances of airborne contamination, Listeria. You also have botulism and a few other diseases. Okay, food poisoning is not fun, especially for the very young and elderly. This also goes with raw or store-bought milk. Do not dehydrate. Okay, there is a special process for both. A lot of young preppers and beginners thought, I could dehydrate eggs, I could dehydrate milk. Okay, it's like taking a 38, loading one bullet and spinning the cylinder. That's the chance you take when you do things like this. Okay, I have repeated this over the last, forget, 10 years, and people don't listen to Uncle Al until somebody gets sick or drops dead. Now, when we go into the hunger period, and a lot of you like, I made some dehydrated eggs and eat it, and then you're in a hospital like, what the hell did you eat? And they're short on medications. You have a chance of going through anywhere from 3 to 7 days in excruciating pain, all right, because you goofed up on a food process. This is why I tell everybody you should take a food safety class. All right, it's not rocket science, it's not hard mathematics. There's a few things you do not dehydrate, freeze dried, or dry in the oven. All right, shrimp, eggs, milk, those and dairy products. There's certain things you could do, yeah, but it takes a lot of special processes to do it. All right, Uncle Alan would never do that. Also, quit canning flour in jars in a hot gas oven. Electric oven, not a problem. Gas oven, you want to see your house blow up. Okay? Don't do that. I swear there's a lot of stupid people out there. I got a freeze dryer. I'm going to freeze dry some shrimp. Okay, even the big guys know they can't do that. They have to devein and shell all their shrimp, parboil them in salt water, and then freeze dry it. A lot of people make a mistake. Oh, it's fine. I'll just put it into my thing and I'll seal it up and I can eat it later. Yeah, and they're in the hospital vomiting. All right? So don't do certain things. All right? So you got that covered. And we have our new list of new wave preppers. Panic preppers, hall preppers, EDC and gearhead preppers, musclehead preppers. You know, if you could do this exercise, you could survive. No, you'd be a very fit person getting shot in the head. All right? And then we have back to the farm, woods, etc., etc. 47% of these people have piles of food, but no water or water source, or don't know how to clean it. No idea. 30% has a pile of gear. That includes guns and everything else, but none of like water or food or heat or power. 20% are either musclehead or very fat or very old and should not be goofing around. All right? That comes out to 97%, all this added up. All right? If you keep doing stupid stuff and you think you get away with it, it's going to hit you back harder than hell. Okay? A lot of people don't understand this. All right? Survival is not a game. It is not a prepping phase. If you make mistakes, one single mistake, you will die. All right? I had it with it because people make too many mistakes. And people forget that I know a lot of things. I've been doing this for years. So we have a fertilizer shortage. Not a problem with me. I've been studying it up. I've been studying it from all sources of information. A lot of people like, I'll just add some biogel. Then you can't use that for fertilization. You have to dispose of it properly. You have to take it to a sewage treatment plant. But can I dump it out there in a compost pile? Can I shoot you with my 12 gauge? No, because you're putting in certain chemicals that will not biodegrade and will contaminate my compost pile. If you want to do a toilet, it has to go like wood ash, sphagnum moss, and a bioreactant. All right? Not blue gel, none of that stuff. That is not kosher. It's not organic. If you're trying to make human manure, products of human manure is fertilizer and methane. Okay, if it doesn't produce methane, you have a toxic waste sludge. Okay, and that's worse if it gets into your water system. Okay, but I took antibiotics, but you're poisoning yourself with the biogel. That's not a biogel. It's a chemical reaction chemical to break down waste solids. And then you're drinking it in your water system. That's yummy. So understand this. A lot of people say, well, we did that in the military. Yeah, 40 years ago. That's why we have lawsuits and cancer problems. Another thing is, if they could smell your cooking, they could also smell you burning waste. Not a smart idea. Okay? If it's that situation. Like I said, human manure, if cooked properly in a sealed, airtight container at 285 degrees, I have a book. And you can get that book on Amazon on human manure. All right? It produces two things. Anaerobic bacteria for breaking down the waste solids, killing off all the bacteria in there, leaving a compost and methane. Methane you could filter out or make fuel out of it. Compost, it takes about a year. The human manure, properly, and you got free fertilizers. They've been doing this all over the world for the last 2,000 years. Unfortunately, America can't even take care of poo. All right? Now, to end this off, check out AKFab. She has 455 subscribers. She needs 600 more. She has 124 videos. Go check her out. X24 reviews, that's together. 202 subscribers. I think he has more videos. So does Bustop. Check these folks out. Okay, folks? And like I said, be careful. Survival is not a game. Prepping is a game. Survival isn't. You make one mistake, you will die and kill your family. All right? Uncle Alan's tired. I've been really busy. I've been busy yesterday, and I got to do 2 grocery runs tomorrow. All right? What are you doing to help out your community? I always walk with the elderly and disabled. I don't use the crotch gun. I have everybody says, but you wear polos and a nice shirt and a vest, and I have a gun pocket. If my hand's in my pocket and it's pointing at you, what do you think's in the pocket? All right? It's like people just drive me nuts. Okay? I'll be seeing you. Try to do something nice in your neighborhood. Cook a meal for your neighbor. Chat with your neighbor. Try to go down the food list with your neighbor. Have them install the generator. Tell them how beneficial for solar panels. And make sure it's a local company, not a fly-by-night. And also you have to put in what's the word? A generator panel that cuts off the regular power from the street, the power company. Nothing goes in, nothing goes out. You're a closed system, so you could use generator for certain items in your house. Plus, you have solar during the daytime. It's not rocket science, folks. I already did it. This is one, I think, a series of 4 videos that YouTube took down. I explain everything you have to know. All right? If you have panels, you have to test it out. All right? It only works full time in the daytime. All right? It doesn't store electricity. It doesn't do that. That's your power bank. Your heat sink solar generator. Sounds stupid as hell. Power bank, you should have that. And you should read every wattage on appliance. Okay? Certain power banks are not designed for freezers and refrigerators or air conditioners. Okay? Uncle Alan's been doing research for the last 10 years on this very carefully. Okay? There's a big warning too that I make my own male-to-male connectors. I do not buy it off of Amazon or eBay. They have one that catches on fire. Don't buy that. Okay, I'll catch you later. Do something nice for your neighbors and your family. Get to know them. Talk what you have. Print out the food list. Also the emergency equipment list for your neighbors. This is September. All right, I'm talking common sense over and over again. And I'll see you later. I'll be seeing you. Bye now.